Well, right now, we had one person that filled 9 or 10 hours.
Yeah, 2 positions.
9
There's
hours.
always been 2 positions. And
Huh?
we've always had 2 positions,
Position, but
and
one
one person
person.
happened to fill
The
them.
one you had now did 10 hours.
Yeah, and that,
Yeah, it's no better.
it's gotta come down to 9.
Not sure, but it's not 9 hours.
Yeah.
Do we have any type of say that in the two department heads work it out? I mean, why would we tell them what's best for the department?
And that's fine. If you guys are satisfied the position is necessary and the funds are there, I don't know whether this board has any questions or comments or.
Are you talking about you want to know if you post it as one position or 2 positions?
Well, it's 2 positions, 1 person.
Right, so I would still keep it that way.
Right.
And just hopefully one person
But
fills it.
we've cut it back to less than 20 hours for obvious reasons.
Yes. 9 and 9.
And you'd like that discretion to figure out?
Well, in terms of being billed for a public, it works out well when it's one person.
Okay. Do you have anybody in
We get
mind?
double coverage, so.
No, we posted.
Okay.
So then that satisfies our needs.
We get a lot of mileage out of that condition.
I'm sorry we held you so long to.
I think you have the PCF to sign if
Oh.
you would so like to now. Or, excuse me, it's not a PCF, it's a PRF.
I don't see it.
It says original in folder on the agenda.
Items here.
So it wouldn't be here yet.
Yeah, it was already signed by PPB and it was signed by,
Post?
yeah, for posting, for the PRF.
Posting, but not for the position.
No, just the PRF, the
But the
posting.
PRF is not here.
Okay, I'm just going by what it says on the agenda. I'll have to check with
So-
Reggie, I don't know where it is.
Well, we could take a vote conditional upon receiving it.
Total 18.
Well, it was approved for posting.
Right, so that's what I'm saying, only the posting.
Only the posting.
And we need to sign off on the posting.
Yeah, just the board does.
So if the board is now satisfied, would make a motion that once the original document is found, that I could sign it for the board.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Thank
As soon
you.
as someone finds me the document.
Yeah, it might be right in the office, we can look on
We'll
where.
look before I leave tonight.
And then I'll get it back to you guys.
All right. Anything else from department heads?
Can I ask what the hourly rate on that position is?
$12.15.
12.
12.15, where we are.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry to make you wait so long for that. We'll get more comfortable chairs. Anything else from department heads or? All right. Joint meeting with the finance committee. What remains?
Audience, do you want to come up a little closer? I know you
They want to
don't.
get closer this time of the year.
We're trying to stay close to the
Door.
Well, come on. We had hoped to come tonight and just leave with you a first draft of the budget. And I have a first draft of the budget, but we didn't have time tonight because we tried to get down here by 7:10. Although we could have just done the whole budget.
You could still
So we didn't get a chance to go through the whole thing. We only got partway through and then came downstairs. Plus, we had the Board of Health come, which was good because we are the ones who sort of got this whole thing going. But the Board of Health, at least, I felt they made a good presentation for why they need that person. We didn't hear from the other side, but tonight, but that we did hear from the Board of Health side, and they clearly made a strong case for using their person well. So that's what happened tonight, and so we don't have something that we can print after our work tonight and leave with you to peruse. But I do think we'll have it shortly, in a few more days, where that we can share among ourselves and just electronically, so that by next Tuesday, we ought to be able to hand to you our first draft of recommendation. Although part of the problem would have also been tonight that the CIC meeting and your decisions about funding sources and which things to fund and from where, obviously would have been a big part of what we're trying to look at as a budget too. So knowing that part of the meeting is over with, we'll take that into consideration as well.
So you'll come back next week? on our agenda? Can we,
7:10, 7:15?
Diana, can we do that?
Yeah, it's already on the
Only a
agenda.
month,
Whatever your schedule says 7:35, that's all I have.
only a month and a half to town meeting. We'll be getting back to easier times.
We need to have them first on the agenda.
We try, yes, we'll have you in.
Try
for-
to, yeah. I don't
have any idea what's on next.
Yeah, we might have a couple appointments, but.
But we should really have, that's not fair.
We have,
Are you,
library coming next week at 6:30 to our meeting.
how long?
I don't know when they're gonna be on your agenda, but they just announced that they want to be on your agenda because they're going to the Personnel Policy Board sometime, I guess, this week. They're coming to us at 6:30 next week. They're gonna come to you all about this new,
Did
the
they just-
hires they want to make for the
Didn't they just do
director.
that?
Do what?
Library folks?
Well, they want a full-time,
Well, you voted 4-0 to support it, even though you weren't promising it. I mean, when they came last time,
You would consider
you
it.
voted 4-0
Consider
to say, we support the full-time position,
We have
funding
one.
is gonna be the question. So here we are trying to find funding for it.
Gotcha.
Because, we understand that there's great support for it. The question is, will we be able to find that funding? And we didn't quite get there tonight.
all right,
So next week.
next week. How about,
That's good.
you're meeting with them at 6:30, and that the only thing you're doing next week?
Well, that's the only thing we're doing with them, then we're gonna be working on our budget.
All right, so when you come downstairs, we'll break our meeting wherever we are
Okay?
and bring you right
We'll
in.
talk about the budget.
And we'll try and keep it to a limited, time frame.
Yeah, we'll try to work the agenda out in a better way.
In a general sense, where are we compared to last year for the budget?
Well, I'd love to answer that
Predictions.
question, but we didn't get there. So I just be speculating. And I listened to Barbara talk about, we've got X amount of hundreds of thousands. of
380.
money. How come we can't just fund all this stuff? And, I could name 4 things right off the bat that add up to over $200,000 that eats away quickly. And then, of course, the comment was made by Diane about, we had 200, almost 300. By the time the December town meeting was over and we funded the additional raises and some other things from free cash, I mean, we're moving not just over 200, we're moving close to 300 for this fiscal year. And with winter roads in the state they're in,
Yeah.
I'm guessing we're gonna go into next year either with using every available dollar to just cover some of the deficits like that, or maybe we'll be in deficit. I don't know, I hope not.
What about what's coming out of the state
Pardon me?
and the state's, they were talking about a 7% cut coming out of the state. How's that playing
All
out?
we've seen so far is the governor's budget.
Okay.
The rest of it is just talk, as far as I'm concerned. So until they come out with the next round of budget. I mean, with just a guess, I hope we're not gonna be much worse off than we are in the governor's budget. I'm worried that, chapter 70 might get whacked. It didn't in the governor's budget. The only thing that got hit was the unrestricted local aid. But what you got? Yeah, that was the governor's, right? Right. Yeah, this is the governor's budget, and we were reduced in unrestricted by $39,000, so 39,000. And then we lost a little in a few other categories, but chapter 70 actually went up by 13,000. So the question is for the local schools and the regional school, what's gonna happen with that?
Right.
This was Wednesday.
That
And
was
you've
what?
seen
That was
it.
only an estimate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that won't
So
be hard
there's
and fast.
a ways to
until
go on there, but we're working on the idea that we're gonna have less.
Right.
And I don't know if it could be as much as 50. It could be. So there's 50 of that, we've got this extra pot of money from 2.5% increase, well.
Yeah, it's going way quick.
Right here.
It's
Do we know
going away.
about-
It'll go fairly quickly, but we're hoping
New
that there's
revenue?
enough left to do a couple of things here. Because there are some things in the budget that would be nice to be able to accomplish if we can.
All right.
Okay,
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry
I had to
again
wait.
about that.
See you at 9 o'clock next week.
Signatures, we did pay, there is no payroll, we did the bill. There was
No
no
minutes?
There was no PCF or PRF, although I found copies in the back of my thing, so I could sign those, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could if they could.
The original one?
Well, they're not originals, but they'll work.
The original was in here, so I'm kind of surprised.
I could take these out and sign these.
Maybe we just didn't, we stuck to.
I know, but you do have these two things to sign too, yeah.
All right, here, let me take, I'll take these out and sign these. And they can do it.
Yeah, that's fine, Mike, and then we can just attach them to the other one,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Is the
What do you got?
constable of the town of Southampton.
Oh, this is all the
And
appointments.
warrant for, yeah,
Is that all the, oh, that's the election.
election, yeah.
All right, the warrant for the election. And how many times do we want to mess that up?
Oh, come on, let's go to the State House.
Yeah.
Diana, we just signed the warrant for the election.
Yeah, you actually have to vote on it because you have to call the election technically. So,
Somebody makes a motion to sign the election warrant.
I move to sign the election warrant.
I second that motion to sign the election warrant.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
We got something else there.
This is our charter communication agreement.
yeah, that's under, yeah, we have it under discussion item still, but we do have the settlement agreement.
Wait a minute, what is this then?
Settlement agreement,
Oh, did Bill see this?
yes.
Oh, we should, that would have been good to have everybody look at before we got here. Do we have to sign that tonight?
Yeah, you just send, you don't have to sign it tonight, you could sign it
Yeah,
next
because I think
week.
everybody should look at that.
Okay,
It's kind of wordy. I would suggest we table that cable TV settlement thing. I don't know how you feel about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
okay, and I'll send it out electronically. I think I just got it today, so I'll forward it.
Upcoming events, April 12th, 19th,
So this will go
26th.
back in the signature.
Yes, please, thank you.
I don't think there's anything. It's budgets, and more budgets between, on all these meetings. correct?
Yes, yeah, except that, we need to have another meeting, I think you've already talked about tonight with BRC, so we can wrap up the project, or, get closer to the project.
What?
Because there is a list
I
of
didn't-
changes that have happened. The BRC, like if the BRC has a meeting, we just gotta get something on the agenda about, getting you the updates and talking about the requisitions.
We attend there like.
We'll see, I don't know if they don't have a meeting posted right now, so let's see what happens, but,
What's this school folder that's sitting here?
well, it's just part of the warrant.
That's probably one. It's usually the.
It's their warrant, it's their signatures, not ours.
Yeah, I know, it's just part of the, it's just information that
Oh,
goes
it's
with
just
your
extra,
warrant.
all right.
They signed
Usually
it.
they're over the evening time.
All right,
Open time for the public?
no, we're done with that. All right, is there anything action list you want to address? Yeah, okay, then,
I heard there was a committee for the safety complex,
yes.
and if there was a vacancy, I'd like to put my name in on that.
Well, I didn't know last week, because Doug wanted to be on it, and I didn't think it was appropriate to have two select board meeting members on it.
That's not the case.
I understand that, which I want to hit you over the head for. But,
I would like to be on it, that's,
if you're not going to be a select board member, I think you'd be perfect for it.
I move to appoint David McDougal to the Safety Complex Committee immediately upon his departure from the select board, as we avoid a conflict of interest of having too many selectmen.
I need a second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. You can't vote.
abstain. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was not aware that you were,
Excuse me?
That was so, happened so fast.
yeah, I was unaware that you had withdrawn your name. I was.
Okay, let's finish.
Yeah, you're done. We're done. Motion.
Move to adjourn.
Thank you all.
And I